Hello, hello everyone out there. It's Divine Femedian here, coming at you with another tea reading. I'm going to, of course, pull from the tarot in a little bit, but today I'm going to focus on happiness with our tea reading. So let me just get our candle going here to set our intentions about being happy. Oop, did not mean to do that. Candles. I need a smaller candle holder. So here is a candle for you guys. Beautiful orange to help to draw in some happiness. Put that over here. It's over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but move it over here so you guys can see. Okay. But before I get started, notice this beautiful rose cup here. I'm going to put it closer to the camera so you guys can see. It's got coffee in it, so I'm hoping not to spill it. It's got a beautiful rose pattern on there, and that is by my friend Abby. She has a shop. She is a designer. She designs all kinds of cool things. In her, it's kind of like an Etsy shop. But I'll post the link in the description box if you guys are interested in ordering that. That can come in a mug. It can also come in a t-shirt. And it can also come in a phone case I saw. She's got all kinds of cool designs. She could probably even do like some custom stuff for you. So I just want to shout her out. So today, to go along with Abby's sign, I'm going to be doing a Gemini. So this is for Gemini's tea leaf reading. We're going to do 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks, 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days, 4 weeks and 4 months out of the tea leaves to get you guys a reading involving happiness. So for Spirit, please and thank you for Gemini. Please give me 2 cards. 2 cards for Gemini, please. I got my tea leaves over here in the bag. I'm just mixing them up. Kind of hard to shuffle. It's a pretty massive deck. 2 cards, Spirit, please and thank you. As soon as I'm done picking them, I will give me 3 cards, Spirit, please and thank you. This one just fell on the floor. I can't get it. It's too far away. I don't like doing it in a bag. I'll try it a different way. 3 cards for Gemini, Spirit, please and thank you. That's too many. Well, maybe that's just enough. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit, can I please have 4 cards for Gemini? 4 cards for Gemini for happiness. What do they need to know about their happiness in the upcoming months, weeks, and days? 4 cards, Spirit, please and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like we have a couple bonus ones over there, so I will definitely take those because they fell out. So maybe Spirit wants you to know. I know there's like bright sun over here. You guys can't see the cards, but you'll definitely be able to hear them. Let me see if I push them down a little bit. My cat knocked down my beautiful curtains that are blackout curtains to dim some of the light in here, and I need to, and of course, fix it, what he did to the wall, so the lighting will be better, but as long as you guys can hear me, then you're fine. Okay, so the first card is Tortoise. Second card is Tower. So slowly but surely getting ahead. So right now, Gemini, things may be going a little bit slow for you. Slow as far as being happy, finding things that make you happy, doing things, just basically like getting back to yourself. But then right next to that, we have the Tower, which is solid foundation, success with effort. So even though things may be going slow, you may be building very slowly, towards building a solid foundation, but it looks as if things are moving in the right direction. So you're building a solid foundation and you're going to get success with effort. So this will be in the next 2 days, 2 months, and 2 weeks. So this will be for the 3 weeks. Caterpillar, Crown, and Cracked Cup. Speaking of cup, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And then Crown is honor and respect will come to you. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Okay, so it seems as if when you do tea leaves, you look for connecting cards. Okay, so slowly but surely you're getting ahead. So some of you may feel as if you're moving very slowly towards success, towards happiness. Okay, a cracked cup could be meaning that there's been a couple cracks in your foundation, the solid foundation that you're building. Maybe you need to put in a little bit more effort at a little bit more of a faster pace, in order, not too fast so that you don't miss things and you don't kind of mess things up, or you kind of get overwhelmed and then you fall back into moving things a little bit slowly. Dissatisfaction with life. So some of you are feeling like, I'm not happy with my life. But when we're not happy with our lives and we're not happy with the way things are going, that is when Spirit is calling us to make a change. You may also be feeling dissatisfied with life because it says crown, honor, and respect will come to you. So there could be some people in your life who are not honoring their position in your life, and maybe they're just not respecting you in the way that you would like. And then with Caterpillar, again, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So a change is coming for you, whichever way you read this, however it resonates for you at this moment in time. There is going to be a change coming into your life. Okay, and I will definitely pull from the tarot to find out what those changes are. We have camel, candle, cane, and 4-leaf clover. Okay, so camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. You will be shown the way. Pay attention to your health, and great good fortune is the last one for the 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Okay, so overall within the next 4 months, we can see clearly that there is going to be some changes coming your way. The camel is saying, persevere and you will overcome problems. And this is connecting to things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, some of you see the way this camel is. He's got everything packed up on his back and he's just going on a journey. A camel can withstand the most brutal conditions because camels live in the desert. Okay. They carry everything with them. Okay. And you will be shown the way. Once you set out on whatever journey that you're going to take towards this happiness, towards building this foundation, you are going to be shown the way, okay? Honor and respect are coming to you. Cain, pay attention to your health, okay? So with the camel here, some of you may be feeling dehydrated. Some of you may be feeling tired, maybe being worn down, maybe being affected by the heat, depending on where you're living in the country right now. It's very hot here where I am. You could just be feeling that, or just in general, because this is connecting to the cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. This can mean anything. If you're dissatisfied with something, it could mean that you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed. So maybe you're not eating properly, you're not exercising, you're not getting out and, going out into nature. Maybe some of you haven't been to the doctor in a while. Maybe you've been ignoring a health problem that needs some attention, needs something, maybe this is trying to alert you to something that you need to be paying attention to, okay, as far as your health goes. Only you know what that is. So if there's something that's been bothering you, been feeling sick or something, it could be time to go to a doctor. But pay attention to how you're feeling and pay attention to any issues that you may be having at this time. And then 4-leaf clover is the last card. Great good fortune. So all of this is here. When you are dissatisfied with your life and you start making moves towards building a solid foundation and being, putting in some effort that leads to success, this is when this great good fortune is going to come in. 4-leaf clover is actually an excellent card to have with the tea leaves. So let's see what these other 4 cards are. You got an extra 4 cards. We have butterfly, a change for the better. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Broom, new home, new attitude. Bull, do not back down from opposition, so strength and fortitude. Okay, so a wish, butterfly, a change for the better. Butterflies are all about transitions. Butterflies are all about changing. Butterflies are, they start from a caterpillar, they go into a cocoon phase, and then they emerge this beautiful, beautiful insect, to lack of a better word. And that's a beautiful thing. Every time we see a butterfly, who does not smile? Okay. So some of you may be feeling in isolation right now because maybe there's something that you wished for that you just didn't get, that a wish wasn't granted. Okay. Whatever that wish was, but maybe that wish wasn't for you. Maybe that's the cracked cup where it's, a dissatisfaction in life. Maybe there's whatever you were wishing for wasn't meant for you. Or maybe it wasn't supposed to work out the way that you wanted it to, but it's going to work out and manifest in something else because you have a new home and a new attitude. So after this wish is not being, is not being granted, it's going to launch you into a new house. For some of you, this can mean an actual move. This can mean an actual new house that you're moving into. And whenever we move into a new place and we're in a new environment, don't we automatically get kind of like a new attitude, depending on where it is, of course, if it's positive. But for a majority of you, yeah, that's what that means. You're going to be moving into a new house, a new state of being, everything fresh, everything new, because you're building a new foundation. So some of you out there, Geminis, could have had, your foundation completely rocked by something, and it could have to do with this wish that wasn't granted. Okay, whatever that is, take it as it resonates for you. Okay, I'm sorry, my cat is just going absolutely crazy right now. And then finally we have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So whenever there's opposition, whenever there's somebody getting in your way, especially with the Solid Foundation, success with effort, great fortune, changes, all of this stuff. Whenever someone's trying to oppose you, even if it has to do with Cain, with your health, even if something out there is trying to oppose you and is trying to stand in your way, don't let that happen. Stand your ground. Keep moving forward and keep staying solid, stable, and beautiful. Okay? So hopefully that helped you guys out. I'm going to pull some tarot cards after I get some surrender cards out here to find out what needs to be surrendered right now at this time. Spirit, please and thank you for Gemini. Please give me some cards. What needs to be surrendered for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now? What needs to be surrendered? Okay. So the first card that we have is surrender to complete healing, okay? Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Like the candle card said in the tea reading, you will be shown the way. So surrender to spirit. Surrender to the healing. Let yourself be healed. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. That's why it's being, called to, check your house. What needs to be cleaned out with the broom there? What needs to be swept out of the place of the house that you live in? Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, all of that stuff. What needs to be swept out? What needs to be highlighted and illuminated in your life that spirit can help you to heal from? What is it? Okay, that's what this complete healing means. Be completely healed. No going back. Once you build, after whatever wish it was that you wanted that wasn't granted, that may not have been something that was for you. Okay, but after, you get over that, allow this healing to come in. If you go to the doctor and they say, hey, listen, you have a problem with such and such, take your medicine, do your physical therapy, do research on it, find out every possible way that you can help yourself. Okay, you will be shown the way to fix all aspects of your life once you surrender to complete healing. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So you have two cards. You actually have a lot of cards, especially with the tea reading also that went with this. With the tortoise, slowly but surely you're making progress. If you persevere, you'll be successful. If you all of those messages in divine timing. And that could have been why this wish wasn't being granted, because we weren't being patient. Maybe it is still going to manifest and it is still going to be, but it's just not on your timing of when you think it should happen. There's probably a lot of things in your life where maybe you might be looking at your age, or you might be looking at other people around you and you're thinking to yourself, well, I should have all of these things that everyone else has. How come I don't have it? All in divine timing when you put in the work, okay? Work with spirit. Here we go. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Didn't I say that? Going along with Cain about your health. You know, maybe you're not getting out enough. Maybe you're not, you know, just surrounding yourself with, you know, peaceful things. Maybe you're just kind of going crazy over certain things about trying to fix your life and trying to be happy, okay? Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So here's what I suggest, Gemini. Put on your hiking boots. Go for a walk. Go to the beach. Dig your toes in the sand. Go for a swim in the ocean. You know, go hang out with some friends that make you laugh. You know, if you don't live in a place where there's an ocean, or you can't go hiking in the woods because there's mountain lions or something like that out there, of course not. But at the same time, you know, if that's not the case and you can't get out of the house, surround yourself with beautiful things. Get a little, see all of these little things over here? I know you really can't see this, but I love this. This is my pink crystal lotus candle. I love looking at that. I have this, you know, this bowl here full of all kinds of crystals. I have all kinds of flowers around me. I buy beautiful paintings. You know, I go get my nails done. You know, I go and I put on a face mask in the morning. I do some stretches and some yoga and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Or I'll sit there and I'll look at very pretty pictures on the internet if there's a place where I can't go. And that's also a way of manifesting too. Whatever you'd like to be a part of your foundation, the universe is literally your catalog of what you can pick. Make yourself a vision board that you can look at every single day of things that you want to achieve and things that you want to have within your life. Start building your own house, even if it's in your own mind. What would the carpets look like? What kind of people would be around the table for the holidays? How would I decorate this? Where would I put this? How would I feel in this room? How would I feel if I changed my walls from white to pink? How would I feel if I put in purple carpet as opposed to white carpet? You know, just whatever it is. Surround yourself with things that inspire you. But definitely a walk in nature, a walk outside, just being outside, listening to the birds. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it is so healing. And it is very grounding and it's very connecting, okay? Coincidentally, I took a peek at the deck. At the bottom of the deck, actually, we actually have the Fool. The Fool is all about journeys. The Fool is all about going on a journey. When you go on a journey, we have all different kinds of bags, right? You know, whatever you could take, whatever you could fit to carry on. Or, you know, we go to the beach and we pack lunch and drinks and blankets and pillows and books and all this, you know, floats and pails and all this crazy stuff that we now have to carry down to the beach. But this Fool here, they've got just a little satchel over. They got a flower in their hand, which means they've stopped to smell the roses and they are ready to take that leap of faith. And this is your energy here. Ready to take a leap of faith. Ready to surrender to healing. Ready to go on a new journey. And that's beautiful, Gemini. Okay? So, Spirit, please and thank you. What else does Gemini need to know concerning happiness? What potential blocks are in the way for Gemini? Okay. So we have the Four of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. Okay. Right now, as I'm seeing it, as far as like a potential block goes, the Four of Wands is all about family reunions. It's about celebrations. It's about coming together within a community. And the Six of Swords is about moving things towards calmer waters. So these two cards together indicate that there may be some unresolved issues that are still messing kind of with your happiness and your emotions and your ability to bring people together. If you're having disharmony within the community, if you're having disharmony within the family, or any sort of disharmony within your relationships, this is what you're being called to take a look at right now. Okay, so what does Gemini need to know about that situation? What does Gemini need to know? How could they potentially fix Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. So there is some sort of a truth that you need to know. There is some sort of understanding that you need to know, because we have, you know, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about, you know, some sort of jealousy or some sort of financial setback. Also some sort of envy going on. Okay. This could be somebody around you that's envious of the fact that, or you, this could be your energy too, Gemini. You could be looking out there in the world and being very envious of other people who are free. Other people who can just pack up and just go at any time. But it's what you don't realize is that you actually have that ability to do that as well. Okay, I know that it's not as easy to understand for everybody. This may not resonate for everybody, but for some of you, you know, you're kind of looking out there in the world, okay, and you're like, I really want to go. I want to take a leap of faith. I want to jump off that cliff. I want to start a new journey, but some of you are very tied down by work, where all you do is work, 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 work. And you're very envious of other people who actually have time to go on vacations and enjoy the things that they've built in their life. Because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position talks about somebody who's enjoying the luxuries of life, enjoying the luxuries that they get for themselves. You know, you go out and you buy yourself a beautiful new bed, but never have any time, you know, to actually sit in it and read a book. Or you have money saved for a vacation, but because you work so much, you never actually have time to plan a vacation, you know, or you want to go and hang out with your friends, but you just kind of can't. Okay, but this is the next card is the Sun. Healing this distance from the community. Healing, you know, the parts of you that make you feel like you're not included is what's going to make you happy. And this Six of Swords, whatever needs to be moved, you know, towards calmer waters. Okay, you know, if there's a lot of, you know, discord or, you know, a lot of arguing or a lot of, you know, swayed emotions. Okay, this Ace of Swords is coming in to let you know that, you know, there could potentially be some new conflict, but this also, you know, this could be a new conflict that you're experiencing. You may not have experienced this before, but this is also about, you know, like new ideas coming in of being ways to solve issues. Okay. You know, this is the Six of Swords is also about, you know, it's a necessary transition. It's necessary for you to move from one state of thought to the next. It's necessary. The Ace of Swords, you know, talks about, you know, mental clarity as well. So it may very well be that you need to move away from certain people within your community or certain people that are in your life in order to gain this mental clarity. And Spirit says with the Ace of Swords here, that's the truth. Okay? So, what else does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know concerning this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. All right. So this type of thinking where you're thinking that you're kind of stuck or you're being envious or, you know, whatever setbacks that there are in your life with the Nine of Pentacles energy, with the Six of Wands in reverse, you know, the Six of Wands in reverse is an energy that talks about giving up, having a lack of confidence. If I take this leap towards building myself a new life, I'm going to fail, therefore I'm going to give up. Okay, this could be the way that you were thinking in the past. This could be the way that you're thinking currently. Take it as it resonates. But there needs to be confidence moving forward, which is what I see here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, which of course is equally to the Tortoise, which was the first card that you had out. Slowly but surely, you're working towards success. Okay? Slowly but surely. Right? Slowly but surely getting ahead. This is the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay? But when the Knight of Pentacles gets where they're going, they stay there. Okay? This is a person who has patience. This is the energy of patience. This is also the energy of hard work. So along this knight's path, which is you, okay, you're putting in a lot of hard work and patience. But once you get where you're going, we have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is calling you to, let's justify that. Justify the Hierophant, please. Why is the Hierophant out here? I'm thinking that it's asking you to conform to your mental clarity, to get used to it. Wherever you get where you're going, it's going to be very clear why you're there. Okay, yes, Four of Swords, to rest and reflect. When you get where you get where you're going, okay, wherever it is where you're going to get where you're going, okay, there's going to be mental clarity. And there's also going to be a chance for you to rest for a second and get used to your new way of thinking, because maybe your judgment and your thinking has been very clouded in the past. And you weren't really sure, where you were going to go. What was I going to do? How was I going to rebuild a new foundation? Okay. The Four of Swords is, it's about solitude. It's about recovery. Along this journey, you're going to be called to, conform to recovering, which is what one of the surrender cards had said. Surrender to complete healing. So it's all here in the cards. The messages match with the tea leaf as it is in the cards. So there's going to be a journey that you're going to be taking towards healing. Okay? And it's going to be for the better. You're going to be happy. Happy, happy. King of Wands. King of Wands is a warrior. The King of Wands is an energy of a person that gets off their ass and they get what they want. This is the King of Wands is somebody who is very passionate, a very creative person, very free-spirited person, right? Free-spirited. So right here, smack in the middle, we have the Fool who's ready to jump off the cliff and take that leap of faith. And then powered with the King of Wands. Come on. Gemini, you're unstoppable. There's no reason for any sort of envy. There's no reason for setbacks. There's no reasons for no confidence. And there's no reason for giving up. Not with this energy. And I just don't see it happening. Knight of Pentacles. Justify the Knight of Pentacles. Balance, temperance, harmony, happiness. Temperance is all about, it's another card of balance, self-control, moderation. Okay, so along this journey, okay, you're going to have to maintain balance. Yes, we're creative. Yes, we're free-spirited, but don't be reckless with it. Don't be, trying to create too many things at once. Focus on one thing and move towards it. Keep things balanced and harmonious. Okay, so this is calling on to, in order to maintain this happiness within yourself, within the community, within the path that you're taking, this is the energy of temperance. Sagittarius, you're welcome. Okay, and that's how we're able to, go into our solitude and rest and retreat and recover from everything that we have gone through on this journey. But you have temperance here to keep you balanced, okay? And help you with your patience. And to be moderation, everything in moderation, one step at a time. Finances, place to live, relationship, new career, everything in moderation. Don't tackle everything all at once thinking that you're going to get through this journey a lot faster. You can, but it won't be without this type of energy here, which you could easily fall back into. Okay? So I hope that made sense. Let me pull from the romance angels to get some advice about your love life, because we really didn't talk about love, but of course I will do a video later on in the week just for love. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. The information for that will be linked in the description box. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you are going to be meeting somebody new along the way. Ooh, you like that. What else for Gemini and love, Spirit, please and thank you. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then at the end, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely speaking about new love. New love coming in if you are feeling the spark with someone, Spirit is saying your feelings are real and worth exploring. This person feels the same way about you that they do. And then true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So especially if this person's feeling you just as much as you're feeling them, I would say, yes, it definitely is the romance of a lifetime, honey. Okay. But just make sure that this is not a distraction to your other goals, which I don't see any of that there. But that could be, for some of you, that could have been what the wish was that wasn't granted. However, we also had the card of divine timing. So like I said, step by step, you know, as you're achieving things and you're moving forward and you're allowing yourself to be healed, that is when this new love and everything can all come together. Either way, regardless, I see very beautiful things for you, Gemini. I thank you so much for being here with this reading. Again, please give my videos a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff to help support my channel. I appreciate you guys so much out there for watching. I'm the Divine Femedian, and I'll see you in another reading. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.